Noodle.
Cake.
Bleh.
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to do a gachapon challenge. Now, Noodle, where did we go the other day?
We went to Sunshine City.
Oh, Sunshine City!
Ooh. Home of the largest gachapon center in Japan.
Over 3,000 gachapons in that bad boy.
That's a lot of pawns to gacha.
And if you don't know, a gachapon machine is like this little box machine. You put your money in, and you get a little capsule. Our challenge was to each spend no more than 1,000 yen. Something I thought would be easy, but Noodle will prove to be a challenge. And we can select any of the gachapon that we found in Sunshine City Mall, and we have to draw a character depending on what little guy came out of the machine.
Noodle can't manage money well.
Noodle can't manage money well.
No.
That was supposed to be the easy part. And our characters that we draw have to kind of at least seem like they would be in the same picture or the same universe.
Yeah.
And now let's go ahead and look at our footage that we took. So what characters are we gonna get? Drum roll. Okay, everybody, let's take a look at Noodle's first financial mistake. Why the 500 yen gecko?
Because it's so cute.
It's cute,
It's
but
literally the first thing I saw when I walked into the center were these geckos, and they have fat little tails and big old eyes, and I wanted one, so I bought it without thinking, and now I'm making a character based off of it.
yeah, look at this little guy. And you got the dun 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 dun. You pop that baby open. You got this one.
Yeah. I got a regular gecko.
Is it what you wanted?
Yeah.
It's not what they wanted. They wanted the albino one.
Or the yellow one with the different color tail.
Okay, well, let's look at my choice. My first choice were these little guys because I don't know, they look kind of different. I was drawn to their colors.
They have really nice colors.
Normal decisions to make when you're thinking about character design. And I was really wanting the little devil one with the strawberry, but I got this blue little boy. I like him.
Little blue boy.
I like him. He's got a cupcake, and that's really fun. I'm honestly though, if I didn't get the little devil one, this is a good one to get.
A lot of the footage is just us having problems opening these pawns, by the way.
The pawns were like taped together. And there he is. And let's see, then my next one, I found another one next, was these little frogs, because I love frogs. So I instantly saw the frog and was like, I want one.
So it's okay for you to find a frog, but when I find a gecko.
Yeah, but look how cute these little things are. They're so cute. Of course, I kind of wanted one of the blue ones or the pink ones, but I got this, he's a see-through boy. We can look through him. We can see his... I'm gonna kind of cut quickly through me struggling to open this. And, sustainable is a message that we should be spreading.
Yeah.
Because...
we should have gotten a YouTube one.
I know, can you imagine? Okay, and then the next one that we went to was yours.
Yeah.
So what did you think?
When I initially saw these, I just thought, oh my god, they're like little Studio Ghibli soot spirits, except they're not.
They are
they're just
very
like fun
cute.
little creatures.
They're really adorable. That was a good find.
They are. They're really cute. And I secretly wanted the little mousy one, and guess what I got?
The little mousy one.
I did get the little mousy.
I love that it comes with a cracker.
It does.
Here we are struggling. Yeah, we got the little mousey. That was a good... Secretly, I wanted you to get the mouse too. I secretly also wanted this. Let's see. And then at that point, we were low on money because if anyone's keeping score here, 500 yen
And
plus 300 yen.
I just want to say, the lizard was very fine quality. That's a
If
good...
anyone's keeping score, Noodle's at 800 yen down, 200 left to go. And I'm about to spend another 300 yen here. I'm gonna spend my other 300 yen on these little bunnies. Little bunnies, they were so cute. And they're sitting so politely. So I decided I wanted one to sit on my desk. So I'm gonna make a little character, and I got, if I'll show, I got the cute little orange bunny, the brown bunny. Very cute. I feel like that one had to be more rare because there's only like 2. So, but I'm really happy. And then after much searching for something that was 200 yen.
It wasn't that much searching, and I will say the lizard is worth it. I stand by that choice.
If you're going to go to this gachapon area, just know, as a rule of thumb, things tend to be about 300 to 500 yen in this particular gachapon area, which is why I was shocked when you got... when you decided you found your 200 yen. And they are going to claim that the gecko was worth it, but you got a sign. Like a street sign.
Yeah, well, I know what I wanted. It's not just a street sign. It's a stamp.
A stamp.
It's a stamp that says my favorite. So I can stamp anything. I can stamp you.
And everyone will know I'm your favorite.
Yeah.
Aw. Cute. I don't really think that was... I wouldn't be too happy if I got that one. But I'm sure you'll turn this into a really nice character knowing you.
Thank you.
And those were our gachapons, so... And then let's get drawing.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. Getting into the first drawing, let's start with our little blue bear person here with this cupcake. For starters, I really was excited with this color palette. I decided to kind of try and use some of the color palettes from the actual gachapon toys. So I'm pretty excited, and at first glance, looks like our little guy here is wearing some sort of like suit, or not suit, but like bear costume or something. So I wanted to kind of convey that in the design, where maybe this character has some sort of hoodie. So that's where my first kind of idea came from. Now, I'm not super good at drawing hoodies with the hoods up, so it was kind of a challenge to try and accomplish this looking like normal-ish. And I wasn't super happy with my fashion choices in the beginning. I thought maybe it was too plain, so I changed up her design again. I wanted this character to kind of have a very dynamic pose. And then you can see here I start to bring in some sort of food. Now the character is holding a cupcake, but I actually changed it to donuts because I thought donuts were a little bit more easy to hold. I like that they kind of matched the roundness of the ears, and you know, I do what I want. So the fashion, I wanted to kind of make the skirt look like the cupcake holder, like paper there. So I made it kind of a two-toned skirt. And I took out the A from the shirt because I thought it reminded me too much of Alvin and the Chipmunks. So happy with that. I go in to start to get details, and one other thing I knew that I wanted from these characters is for them to have big shoes, like some big Kingdom Hearts shoes, to kind of help stand them apart from any other basic human design that I could draw. So I decided to give a lot of detail into her shoes here, as you can see. I decided to really bring the cupcake elements into the shoes. And then as we go along here, I colored her jacket to be kind of two-toned, to be kind of shimmery, and kind of just used the colors from the Gachapon all around in her design scheme to make to kind of well around the character. And now I was kind of the most excited for this one, but in the end, I think I could have done more with her overall design and maybe a bit more with her outfit choice. And I never really incorporated the little worm that was kind of coming out of the cupcake. But here is Bear. The little bunny. I think this is called Muffy. I've seen a couple of these little guys around here in Japan. They're pretty cute. So I definitely was going to go bunny with this theme. So previous character was a bear, this one will be a bunny. And I decided to also keep the motif of the animal kind of hoodie. So here I'm giving her a little hoodie with the little bunny ears that look like the character, and the little skirt because the character seems to have some sort of dress. So maybe this is like a hoodie dress kind of deal. I don't know. And then I broke up the design with this little apron because the other character was holding a box of donuts. So I think maybe all of the characters should have some sort of food with them as a prop. And what do bunnies like? They like carrots. So I gave her a little apron. Maybe she is gonna go cook the carrots that she has with her. And I gave her a little basket. It's very cute. It's gonna be full of carrots. And I changed her arm pose. Instead of eating them, she kind of has these little arms out. It's very adorable and makes for a more unique shape to help her have a more dynamic pose. The outfit is pretty simple, a little more simple than the other outfit, but I kind of like the more simplistic design here, especially since she has a lot of things going on with the basket and everything. So, and of course her shoes are big and chunky, just like the other ones, and they're very cute. I was pretty happy. I think this character ended up being my favorite out of the set. my third design here with the frog prize that I won. This one proved to be the most difficult one. For starters, I was pulling colors from the actual gachapon images, and with the frog being kind of transparent, it was a little difficult at first to get a more variety of colors, but I kind of fudged it a little bit, so it turned out okay. For this character, of course, frogs are one of my favorite animals, so I had to do them justice. So of course, we have the V kind of mouth shape, which is iconic in all frogs. We have the blip, which is iconic in all frogs. And I decided for them to be round shape because the frog that I have to work with is very circular. So we got the circle on its tummy, so I wanted a lot of circle motifs in the character. So we have like the round knee pads, the round buttons on the backpack, and the round circles on the shoes. I struggled to think of what to have them eat. The other two had food, so I had to also use food here. And I ended up going with fried tofu. I'm not quite sure if that translates well, but I don't know. When I think like health food or like sustainable food, I think fried tofu. So they're eating fried tofu. I don't know. Maybe I should have had them eat flies or something. No. So yeah, fried tofu is their food. And they're just kind of holding it, you know. So, and I kind of had struggled because I was worried this outfit was too simple. But it just really fit them. Like I looked at this outfit at the end and I was like, no, this is exactly what they would wear. And the knee pads kind of make me think maybe they're like a skater or something. Like they got a skateboard or something like super cool. And then that's my third character. I think they all turned out pretty well. We look at them all together. They definitely give me Powerpuff Girl vibes. And that's not a bad thing, mind you. And I like how they all look together. They're very cohesive, I think. The hoodies are all similar enough that they match, but they're not too samey, I don't think. And their big shoes are all really fun. Gives them each a nice coherent silhouette. Well, they still all get to be pretty unique in their shape and color choice. And yeah, I think they're cute. They're friends. They hang out on the weekend now. And maybe they fight crime? I don't know. But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Hi, Noodle here. Let's get straight to it. While designing my little gecko, which is totally worth the 500 yen by the way, the one thing I really wanted to implement was shed skin. Kinda like those photos of geckos shedding where it looks like they're wearing hoodies. I kinda wanted to do that but a person. With that being the only thing that's on my mind, I went ahead and sketched up a bunch of mock-ups. I really wanted the look of a tiny gecko person, practically buried in huge chunky mold to give them kind of an interesting silhouette. And of course, I also had to give it its huge tail to bring it all together. With the characters I'm designing, I wanted to give them very much a feel of a bunch of mutant scavengers in a post-apocalyptic world. And with this character, I really wanted to make them look scrappy and unhinged. And since they're scavengers, I decided to add onto their tail and make it kind of like a bag almost to open up for stuff. I got the idea from real life fat tail geckos, where I heard from somewhere that they could store nutrients in their tail. And now with this design, their tail just holds stuff. You know, stuff that they find. Now with the colors, it was kind of tricky because the original gecko had a lot of grays and blacks, and since I was used to more saturated and crazy colors, it was hard for me to stick with a more muted palette. So in the end, I couldn't really hold myself back and gave them a bright splash of green on their eyes with the excuse of, well, if I look at this gecko figure, their eyes look kinda green. You can't really tell from like the reference image, but trust me, I've been staring at this gecko for at least a hint of a color and I got green. So of course I had to make the eyes as bright a green as possible. And overall, this is my little unhinged gecko person. And now for the trouble child. This mouse was so freaking cute. Honestly, it's one of my favorite figures out of the three. Don't tell the gecko. And because of that, my expectations for this design was higher than the other two. I really wanted to do something crazy, but in the end I couldn't really figure out anything other than little mouse child. After redrawing the mousey like a billion times, I settled on a very small, very round mouse lantern mutant fusion because I thought with the scavenger theme that they all might like work at night and they use this mouse as kind of a light source or bait or both. The gecko probably bullies him, so like I don't know. And then I thought that they might be the most shy of the group, so I hit half of the face with his bangs as well as gave him kind of droopy eyes. I really wanted to make sure he just looked like a shy, timid, mousy boy, okay? And since the original figure was very round, I wanted to give him a round little tumby. Since the figure has a hollow, translucent inside, I incorporated that into his tumby, as well as gave him little fireflies as a source of light in him. Don't ask me how he got those in there, I don't know. I thought it just looked cool. And as for colors, that was pretty easy. I just lifted him straight from the source figure. Honestly, I wish I could have done something more with him since he just looks like a humanoid version of the figure, but I mean, he's cute. He's a cute little baby. And that's it. That's little mousy baby. Ba-da-ba. The sign. Stamp sign. Not gonna lie, I was kind of fretting this one the most because inorganic objects and props are my sworn enemy. But hey, Gecko was still worth it. Gecko was worth the 500 yen. It's fine. This is okay. So starting out with the sign person, I knew I wanted her to be very tall, very lanky, and then I thought, well, if everyone's kind of a mutant, what's to say she isn't also a mutant, except she's got like road signs everywhere? So I incorporated a lot of signs in her design. And then I thought more about her role in the group, where she's more of a protector of the two. And then I thought maybe she's like an old hardened lady, like the other two get in trouble and she's the one to make sure they get out of it. So I played along with the idea and gave her some like signs to kind of beat people up with. Yeah, this is probably a lazy way to incorporate the little heart stamp sign thing. But hey, I had to do something. I also gave her a little tattoo of like the little symbol on the stamp. I think it means my favorite. I could be wrong, but that's what the stamp says, so I'm going with it. And yeah, I think this design was the simplest out of the three, but I still kind of like how she fits in with the rest. She feels like a very simple lady. It looks like she only just kind of exists to beat people up and protect her babies. And yeah, these are my characters.
Here is my first one.
Whoa!
Bear.
You named them.
Well, I mean, I named them, not... I gave them animal names. not really naming them.
Oh.
This one's a bear.
They're so cute.
Do you like?
I do. I do like. God, I love their really chunky shoes and the silhouette that they're making.
Thank you.
And I love the little skirt and the big old bear hoodie, and there's donuts!
I know, they're donuts, not cupcakes.
Not cupcakes? I forgot that the little guy originally had a cupcake.
He sure did. I looked at that cupcake and I was like, I like donuts.
Yeah, you know what? Donuts are just cupcakes, but round and have a hole in the middle, so...
It's true. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Next one is Bunny.
Bunny!
She's a bunny.
God. I want to steal all your characters' shoes.
My theme to kind of pull them together was big shoes.
Big shoes.
And hoodies.
Yes! So cute.
I decided also randomly, since the other one had donuts, that everyone would have food.
Aww.
Can you guess her food?
Carrot?
Yeah, because bunnies like carrots.
Carrot!
Bunnies like carrots. And so does Bunny. And then last, but certainly not least, though they don't, is Frog.
Frog!
Can you tell what food is Frog's food?
Frog looks like they're eating a Pop-Tart.
It's not a Pop-Tart. It's fried tofu.
Fried tofu? Frog, sustainable.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is Frog a vegan?
Frog. Frog is actually vegetarian.
Oh wow. Frog isn't committing to the whole veganism.
Veganism is not actually sustainable.
Oh.
It actually causes a lot of damage to the environment.
I like Frog the most. I like Frog's little face, and I love Frog's little tongue that's going blip, 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 blip.
You know I can't draw
like
a frog. I can't draw a frog.
Frog's little knee pads.
They're like a skater on the side.
Oh my god, Frog is the coolest one.
When I looked at all three, if you look at all three, they kind of, for some reason, give me like Powerpuff Girl vibes.
They do.
I blame Frog.
Oh my god, they do.
They all got chunky shoes, and they all got animal hoodies, and they all got some sort of food. And those are my gachapons.
They're so cute.
Now show me yours.
Okay. Here's mine.
Oh my god, is that the gecko?
That's the gecko.
Oh my god. I love that. Oh my god.
The gecko.
Oh my god, they're like a gecko.
Yeah.
Wow. They kind of look like they're molting.
Yeah, that's where. You know that meme of that gecko molting and it looks like it's wearing a hoodie?
Yeah.
Half of that inspiration came from that little meme.
Wow, I kind of love that.
And fun trivia about the fat-tailed gecko. They hold nutrients in their tail.
Interesting.
So that's why there's a lot of junk in their trunk.
Okay. Wow, I love that. You really win for it in the design.
Yeah, because I spent 500 yen on this gecko.
You really had to make this gecko stand out, and I think you accomplished that. That was a worthy 500 yen spent.
This gecko does not have a name. If you want to name this gecko, put it in the comments. The next one is... Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I love this one the most.
You do?
I haven't even seen the other one yet, but that other one's gonna have a lot to live up to. Look at how cute the little mouse. Oh, with a little basket. Oh, with a little tummy full of flies or something.
They're
I don't know.
Lightning bugs.
Oh, they're lightning bugs. I love it. We love to see. That's so cute. I love the eye. Ah, it's so cute. I'm gonna scream about this one forever.
This is the one I had the most problems with.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't tell. Let me see the last one. Whoa. That one's the killer.
Yeah.
Wow. I love the cross here over their like chest. I just noticed the eye is like a sign. Oh my god. You know how I said, oh, and the circles in the shoot. Oh no. Oh no. I think this one's my favorite.
This
now.
one's old.
Oh my god, and they're old.
And they're old.
Oh my god, they've seen things. Oh no, this one's my favorite now.
But yeah, I was thinking
Whoa.
all of them together are kind of like post-apocalyptic scavengers.
Whoa.
Like they scavenge around in the dark for like bits and baubles to live.
They would steal from me.
They would.
Signpost one would just kill me straight away. And then the cute little mouse would steal my stuff. And the gecko would put it in their tail. I love this. This is so fun. This is such fun design. Good job.
You. I like your designs a lot too.
I feel like your designs would beat up my Powerpuff Girl design.
They're villains.
They're like the villains you kind of root for though, because they're funky little guys.
And yeah, 2/3 of them are stupid.
Which one's the smart one?
The smart one is the old lady.
Of course it is.
I had a lot of fun drawing them. I'm sure you did too.
I did have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun trying to think of big shoes.
Okay, but I want those big shoes. I
You're
want
like-
to own them.
Coming up with these sick apocalyptic designs, and I'm like, whoo, what shoes should I put?
They're really cute, though. I really love how cute and chunky the shoes are.
They are really fun. We had a lot of fun with this Gachapon challenge. It was fun to kind of go out into the world. What do you think?
Man, I haven't seen the outside in years.
I know. If you have any other fun challenge ideas, feel free to leave them down below.
So let us know down below which one of these ponds are your favorite.
My favorite was... I don't know what my favorite was.
My favorite was the gecko.
My favorite was a little bunny. Any last words, Noodle? Before I put you into this oven and bake you into a pie?
Help.
And that's our show. Feel free to give us a like and a subscribe if you want to see more of our content from
Noodle.
Cake. Signing off.